Hey guys, and welcome back. It is Jaff Master Flash. How are you all doing today? Hope you guys are all well. So, we are back with the career mode, and we are with McLaren. We signed for McLaren, and we're trying to do our best as McLaren. We are in Sahkir, Bahrain, for this Grand Prix. Unfortunately, I didn't get any of the quali lap recorded, so we're going to go straight into the race. Not going to tell you where I qualified, other than I managed to get myself into Q3 rather. Almost a slip of the tongue. But I am loving F1 2020 at the minute, I've got to be honest, and even though my team races aren't doing as well as they should be, my career is going from strength to strength. So we got the Mercs on 1-2, Ferraris 3-4, and there I am 5. I'm well happy with that. I was really well happy. I don't know what it is with me lately. Towards the back end of playing F1 2019 as well, I couldn't string a decent lap together. It was slow until it really mattered, and then I managed to pull out a worldly lap and go from strength to strength. So I'm starting P5, and lights are almost out. We got a formation lap first, but the car itself, I stupidly, as you can see the tyre wear, I stupidly went out for a second stint in Q2, and hence the reason why my tyres are so badly worn. I think everybody else is on about 7-8% wear, whereas I'm on double that through my sheer stupidity. But apart from that, everything is looking really good for the race. I'm hoping if I can stay P5, I'm over the moon with that. This McLaren car, it's just so good. The chassis on it, a few improvements to the engine, and I think I could be up there. It's really obvious that I lack speed in certain places. Really obvious. But that will come. We will get there. Definitely get there. But obviously we need time. But yeah, everything is looking really good. I'm glad that I signed for McLaren. As I said, I did Ferrari in 2018, did Mercedes in 2019. So I'm happy to be with McLaren in 2020. And if time prevails, we'll sign with someone else. I'm aiming to do as much or as many seasons as I can with McLaren. Still getting to grips with the ERS, when to deploy it and when not to deploy it. But apart from that, everything is looking good. Just waiting for the grid to reform. Excuse me. I had an epic battle towards the end of the race between Red Bull and someone else, but I'll let you guys stick around to the end to watch that. But overall, it was an absolutely awesome race. It's just a shame that my team and the career mode are lining up or in sync at the minute. So we're having one race. We're having 2 races, but we're at the same Grand Prix. Here we go. 5 lights, and they are out. I didn't have too bad of a start. Ferrari seemed to have got bogged down a little bit, but that Red Bull behind me, Verstappen, he was blisteringly quick. However, managed to continue to go around the outside, and by this point, the Red Bulls are fighting themselves. So I survived, but just look how quick I pulled right out there to stop the overtake down around the outside. But yeah, just look how quick the front 4 just got in the way. Just unbelievably quick. But here it is. Here is Bahrain in my career mode with McLaren. Hope you guys enjoy it. I hope you guys are all well, and I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.
Alright, let's focus now for the rest of the race. Okay, here's who we're really fighting today, Vettel and Verstappen. We're approaching the pit window. You'll be... P5, you're in P5. Vettel is ahead of you. Gap to car in front is 3.2 seconds. They're on old softs. Verstappen behind. The gap is less than a second. They're on old softs. Our gap to first place is 6.5 seconds. Your pit window opens next lap. 11 laps to go. No tyre concerns, just focus on the driving. Box, box. We're coming in this lap. Confirmed. We'll receive you at the end of this lap. The gap to the car ahead is 4.6 seconds. Exit, exit now. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Lando is coming in for his stop. Our gap to the car in front is 4.4 seconds. The car ahead of you has just fitted the hard tyres. Car ahead now on the hard compound. We're leading our teammate by 8.6 seconds. We have 5 laps of fuel remaining. Some information on Leclerc. They have an issue with their car. They're going to be slow. You're losing a small amount of time to the car behind. Keep pushing. VSC deployed. The virtual safety car has been deployed. We need to keep a positive delta here. Slow down. Maintain a positive delta. Drop your speed. Our delta is too low and we risk a penalty. Slow your pace immediately. VSC ending, we're going green. Maintain positive delta until the green flags. There's 3 laps of fuel remaining. Okay, gap ahead is 2.3 seconds. There's only 1 lap of fuel remaining. Bottas is out in front. This is your final lap of the race. Green flag. All right, race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
Smiling faces on the pit wall after a superb win here at Sahkir, and rightly so. What a brilliant effort from the whole team. Anthony Davidson, a resounding victory today. What set them apart from the rest?
Well, they certainly stood out as a driver with tons of confidence on the track. I think their ability to keep their cool, even during some of the more hectic parts of the race, meant they were able to capitalise on the mistakes of other drivers, giving them the opportunity to make their way to the top spot with ease.
So after a magnificent race, we can now see the drivers making their way to the podium. Once again, it's the Silver Arrows who take top spot, a well-earned victory for Mercedes. So, let's review the drivers' standings. More points for Valtteri, further solidifying his lead at the top of the table. Now, let's discuss, Ant, who would you say is a contender for driver of the day?
Let's give it to Esteban Ocon. That was a commanding performance, very impressive indeed.
It's time to check out the constructors' standings. Mercedes moved to the top of the table. Meanwhile, a strong weekend from Red Bull this time out, and they improved their position in the championship. It's been an absolutely wild weekend of Formula One action. I can't wait to see what's next.